Good morning, all. My voice is really deep because this is my morning voice. It's about 7:30 a.m. and I'm up before anybody else can get up because that's the only way I can work. Well, this is my official first video blog, and I'll be quick because I hear people moving in there. But I got this amazing email this morning from a friend of mine who gets these emails from Tyler Perry. I think they're on his fan page or something, and I got to get on this guy's fan page because these emails are phenomenal. But anyway, it hit me like a ton of bricks because it's something I've been dealing with for a few months now, probably even longer than that, regarding people and untying people from your life. And I know a lot of us probably deal with this, and we just kind of endure and we put up with people and we put up with situations. And we put up with family members because, that's what we're supposed to do because I guess we're Christians, so you just endure. But if anybody who knows me, if anybody who knows April, if anybody who knows Peaches, knows that I am, quite frankly, the queen of deuces. Like, I used to be at 17, 18, 20, 21, 25. I used to be really accommodating. I used to put up with a lot of people's issues and a lot of things that weren't probably necessarily like things that I shouldn't have been putting up with, but I did because I was loving. They were my friend. But I'm 36 years old now, and I don't do it. I don't do it. I know people say, "Oh, I don't do drama," and they do. No, I really don't do it. Now, there's a difference. I do put up with friends and family in situations that that are just going through sometimes. We all go through, heck, I go through stuff, and I need somebody to talk to or somebody to depend on or lean on and kind of vent to. And I think it's great when we have those people in our lives, but I think where there's a disconnect is we begin to allow these people to pour trash into us or continuously always be, pulling from us, and we're not able to pour into them, but it's always their drama or their issues or their problems or their children or their whatever, and you never get an opportunity to vent or to talk or to have a bad day because they're always having one. And please, no one get me wrong, I have a lot of great friends, and I think if you ask me what one of my strengths is, it's friendship. I love my friends. I'm there for my friends. I'm there for my family. I love people in general. It's just who I am. But what I've come to in my life, in my probably last 10 years of my life, is that people will show you that they are not for you, and you just have to be in tune to that. And it's okay. It's okay to say bye. I've done it on quite a few occasions, and initially it was tough because I'm not a hardcore person. I'm a little Southern girl, and I like to talk and I love to be around people, but this thing happened to me. Something happened to me a few years ago, and I'm done. Like, I'm not doing it. I love you, and there will be no ill will, but, I realize if the relationship is not for me, then it's time to go. If we're not prospering together and you're not prospering and I'm not prospering, yeah, let's have a conversation. It's probably time to move on with our lives, and if we meet again later, great, and that's happened to me. I've met people and run back across with people, and we've talked, and we hooked up again, and it was a completely different relationship. But I think when when you're in a situation where it's not healthy for anybody, so why continue? So anyway, I'll read a little bit of what Tyler wrote in regards to untying the rope, and it starts, "Hey there, guys, you good? So I just finished filming a really good movie called Good Deeds. It's me like you've never seen before. It comes out February, so brace yourself. There were a lot of long days on this shoot, so I wanted to take a break. I decided to do some traveling, and since I still have 20 more pounds to lose before I start my next movie, Alex Cross, I thought I would go to the Grand Canyon and do some hiking, climbing, and so on. At one point in the climbing, I was over a steep drop and was tied to a safety rope, while a buddy's safety rope was tied to me. It was my responsibility to help him up, since I was bigger and I weighed more. I told him, I'll hold on to you to help you up, but if you start to pull me over with you, I'm going to untie this rope. Well, we had a good laugh about it, but I was serious. I started thinking about this a few days ago. How many times are we tied to a person, people, or things that are pulling us down, and we won't untie the rope? Wow. For whatever reason, be it family, friends, society, or just a feeling of being obligated, trapped, or that if you don't, no one else will. Who's been there? I've watched so many people go over a cliff with a person that they are trying to help up. It's sad. You must untie the rope. This is your life, and you are wasting it by being tied to someone who is destroying his or her opportunities and yours. If the person that you are trying to help does not know that they are worth being saved, how do you even expect them to put any value on you saving them? You're not worth it to them. They can't get it. So you need to. Listen to me. Untie the rope and don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who can't survive on your level. This one's for me. You hear me? Maybe they have gone as high as they can go. Just because you can survive on that level doesn't mean that everyone else can. Stop trying to help them. Untie the rope. I know you may feel this is cruel, and I know some people do. Some people that are really, into their friends and their situations, and this may be a bit cruel for them. I get it. It does sound a bit cruel, but it's either like the oxygen mask. We're gonna die together, or somebody's gonna be able to try to save themselves so that they can help you. But I can't help you if I can't take care of myself. So this is phenomenal. He says, I know you may feel this is cruel, but what is more cruel is dying a death that's not your own. Letting your destiny go to hell because someone else pulled you there. Are you kidding me? This isn't God. Here's what I've learned over the almost 20 years that I've been in this business. Let me tell you, I have seen and worked with some of the most talented people you can imagine, and I used to wonder why they never got any higher than they are. The kind of people who always seem to be at the door but never can go in. It used to blow my mind until I got a revelation from God. For many years, I was the same way. I would get close and things would fall apart. I couldn't get any traction, not in my career, not in my personal life, and not in the pursuit of happiness. I just couldn't move forward. Through much prayer and self-discovery, I found out that I used to be, notice I said used to be, a self-saboteur. I would find a way to subconsciously destroy every good thing that was in my life, and I didn't even know I was doing it. Does that sound like some of us? Most self-sabotaging people don't know that they are doing it. I don't think there's anyone sadder than a person who blames everyone else but themselves for their situation. The very revelation that I was causing my own problems was one of the greatest blessings God could have ever allowed me to see. Once I realized the behavior, I was able to change it. Hence, untying the rope from people that are just they're not bad people. They're just not good for you. And that's what I came to the realization to see. And I don't have any issues with it because, for one, I honestly go to God and I pray about that person or that situation, which sometimes allows me to hold on longer because I'm thinking, oh, well, I'm doing the Christian thing. But God is probably giving you sign after sign to say, look, chick, come on. This is not where I want you to be, and this is not who I want you to be with. But yet we keep holding on because we love it, or we like the attention, or we love that person, or we're in love with that person, or we just love the drama of it. And I can't do it. I can't do it. So anyway, Tyler says, the very revelation that I was causing my own problems was one of the greatest blessings God could have ever allowed me to see. Once I realized the behavior, I was able to change it. That is why my life is in such a great place right now. I realized that my very thoughts were keeping me from being successful in everything. So, as a man thinketh, so is he. Many times, a lot of us sabotage subconsciously because of what mama or daddy said, or traumatic childhoods, or any number of things that happened growing up that made us feel that we shouldn't have or that we didn't deserve it. I'm here to tell you all that misinformation is wrong. You do deserve it. You are worthy of it. Heck, I am worthy of it. For me, knowing that Jesus died and rose again makes me know we are all worthy. Why am I saying this? I'm just tired of people being upset with people who have realized their dreams. The only difference in someone who is living their dream and someone who can't get it to come to pass is that they don't feel they deserve it. They don't feel they are worthy of it. So many of us have dreams that the world is waiting for, talents that will help heal and change nations, but we keep destroying our own successes. I know for a fact that if I had not figured this out, you wouldn't be reading this email right now, nor would I be a happy soul. The world is waiting for your gift. Give it to yourself and you will give it to them. But first, you have to untie the rope. So that was Tyler's email. And what I took from that was that you have to let people go. You have to be strong enough and confident enough to know that you don't need those people that are not good for you. What I realized is that most people have motives, and most people have agendas, and most people have reasons for doing some of the things that they do. I get it. And a lot of people are truly genuine friends. And I realize, and I think that I've surrounded myself with the majority of people that are in my life are genuine, and I love them, and I respect them as moms or parents or dads or whatever they are in my life. And I have respected that. I don't want people to hate what I'm saying, but I do want people to get it. I can't, do anything about you hating what I'm saying or even having a negative judgment on me. But where I've gotten to at this point in my life is I've realized my dreams, and I've realized who is important in those dreams, and it's going to be forever changing. There are great people with me now that won't be with me later. Vice versa. I'm with somebody now, and my motives may change with them, and they need to probably let me go have a conversation. I'm all for it, because we're not doing each other any good by the drama and pulling the other person down. So anyway, that's my take on untying the rope, and I hope you guys really get something good out of that email. I'm going to send it out too. It's amazing. So those of you who know me will probably get this email. Just let it marinate a little bit, because I think we're all are dealing with something in our lives where we're holding on to a person or a situation or people that is just not doing us any good, and it's time to officially untie the rope. All right, y'all, have a good one, and check out my tea. Reach me if you want a Natural Chicks tea too. Just thought I threw that commercial in. All right, have a good one.